Hello class, good morning everyone. Let us continue with your class. We did up till which page? Chapter? Yes, we started with the new chapter, chapter 3, climate, right? Page number 20. And we have discussed up till the topic distance from the equator or latitude, which is in page number 21, right? So today, let us start page 22, the topic called height from the sea level or altitude. All right, let's see what is it, what is there that we have to know about it, or thing which we can learn from this topic. Another factor that influences the climate of the place is altitude or height above the sea level. Okay, underline that, altitude, or if the question is what do you mean by altitude, height above the sea level. The higher we go, the colder it gets. The areas that are located at a high altitude have a cold climate. And there is some amazing fact for your knowledge. Let's see what is that, what it has. The idea of a geographical zone was first hypothesized by the ancient Greek scholar Aristotle. He said that the earth was divided into three types of climatic zones based on their distance from the equator. Okay, so please mark that as well for your knowledge, that the earth was divided into three types of climatic zones, and the first hypothesized by the ancient Greek scholar, that is Aristotle. It is known to us that most of the mountain peaks are covered with snow, particularly in winter. This is because the temperature at higher altitude is very low. Okay, another question. Why, or you can say, why does this mountain peaks are covered with snow? Because of the low temperature at the higher altitude. Now, the reason behind the low temperature at the higher altitude is, and in fact, it is because of this particular reason, that the high altitude has got low temperature, that people are mainly attracted to this hill stations like Shimla, Nainital, Darjeeling, because these places are cold even in summer, and people go to hill stations which are located at high altitude to escape the heat of the plains. I hope you understood. All right, there is nothing much that we need to that elaborate. In simple term, I'll just sum up this particular topic, that is, altitude also is one of the factor because of which the climate of a particular place is being influenced, firstly. Secondly, the higher the altitude, the colder the colder it is. All right, and this is the reason because of which the mountain peaks are covered with snow, especially during the winter. Next, we have direction of the wind. Places are also affected by the wind system. Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the air around the earth. Underline that. Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the air around the earth. Warm air rises and is replaced by cool air. This produces wind which contains heat and moisture. Thus, it affects the temperature and humidity of the air, causing changes in climate. Alright, so this is basically the process. Just understand. The warm air, it will go up, it will rise, okay, and it is replaced by the cool air, first of all. Secondly, as the warm air rises and it gets replaced by the cool air, when the warm air goes up, cool air comes up. Okay, now because of these things, what happens, the wind contains heat and moisture. I'm telling you again, warm goes up, cool comes on. As the warm goes up, it is replaced by the cool air, because of which what happens, it contains heat and moisture, and as a result, it affects the temperature and humidity of the of that particular area where this process takes place, and as then ultimately in turn the climate changes. Next factor which influences the climatic condition of a particular area is distance from the sea. The places near the sea have a moderate type of climate, which is neither too hot nor too cold, suitable. Okay. The places near the sea have a moderate type of climate as compared to those located in the interior. Interior means, now see, which located near to the sea means which is just on, very much like this area. This area is not sea, but we have river out here, so that also influences the climate. But interior means which is little far from the sea. Okay, now supposing we say this is the sea, near to the sea. Interior means you have to go to the mainland, towards the mainland. Where am I? Yeah, the places near the sea have a moderate type of climate as compared to those located in the interior, even if they lie on the same altitude, height. I mean, not altitude, sorry, latitude. Why? It is because land heats up and cools down faster than water. Hmm. Land heats up, even it gets heated up quickly, and even it gets cooled down quickly as compared to the area which are nearer to the water. For water, even it to get heat up, it takes a little bit of time, and also for the process of cooling down. As a result, it maintains it. Okay, it's not that suddenly all of a sudden it becomes hot, or neither all of a sudden it becomes cold. It's quite moderate. But however, the same thing is not applicable in the cases of what do you call, land. Okay, or those areas which are far from the sea. Page 23, next para, under the same topic, distance from the sea. When the warm air over the land rises, it is replaced by the cool air from the sea. We have discussed this, right? Warm air rises and is replaced. Yeah, we have just discussed in the topic direction of the wind. It is replaced by the cool air from the sea. The sea breeze cools the coastal area in summer and warms them in winter. Hmm. So this is the main reason that why this coastal area means area which are nearer to the water bodies, okay, near to sea and all. So this is the reason why the areas, coastal areas are so moderate, right? Even in summer, you'll find that area is not so heated up, whereas at the same time in winter it is not so cold, as because of this circulation of air. Next we have humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is the presence of moisture in the air. Underline, if I ask what is humidity or define humidity, the amount of moisture which is present in the air. Okay. Now, degree of humidity of a place is related to the distance from the sea. Underline that as well. The humidity of a particular place depend upon the distance, that how far it is from the sea. Wind blowing over the sea collect moisture and make the climate in the coastal areas very humid. Humidity makes you sweat a great deal. Hmm. Wind which blows over the sea, from the top of the sea, above that, it collects the moisture, and as a result, this wind, when it comes to the coastal areas, the area which is near to the water bodies, there the humid rises, or the humidity arises. As a result, people start sweating. Underline. Next we have the ocean currents. Yeah, let us discuss ocean currents as well. The ocean currents affect the climate of the places situated in the coastal areas. Oceans have warm and cold currents, which affects the area near which they flow. For example, when the Western Europe experiences freezing temperature, the warm Gulf Stream brings respite to the people. Alright. So basically, in simple, let me explain you. The ocean currents also affects the climate up to a great extent, okay, and but this is effective and mainly to the places which is situated in the coastal areas near to the water bodies. Now oceans, they have both type of current, that is warm as well as cold, okay, which ultimately affects the area which is nearer to it. They have given example how, like the Western Europe, when the Western Europe is experiencing freezing, very cold temperature, the warm Gulf Stream brings respite to the. It gives a kind of relief, relaxation to the people of this Gulf areas. Why? Because of the ocean current. We will end up to ocean current for the day. The remaining topic by next class will be covering it up. That is climatic condition. Under climatic condition, we have different climatic conditions like hot and dry, warm and humid, temperate, cold, composite. So basically, we have climatic conditions, greenhouse effect, and forecasting the weather. Okay, these are the main topics, and there are some topics under this. We will discuss it in the next class. Please go through the text. See you in the next class.